After the war, let's say the 50s, 60s, it was unbelievable in England that time. It was like another invasion, I'd say. Instead of Germans, you had paddies with shovels. And that's exactly how it was.
As down the glen came MacAlpine's men, with their shovels slung behind them. 'Twas in the pub, they drank their sup, and down in the spike you'll find them. They sweated blood and they washed down mud with pints and quarts of beer. And now we're on the road again with MacAlpine's Fusilier.
At that time, everybody was leaving, you see, and people older than me, and I saw them going like, you know, as soon as I left school at 14, or before I left school at all, the only thing that was on my mind is go to England, because I seen people older than me going to England and seen them coming back, and
Christmas time,
mostly Christmas time at that time, and you were just waiting for the day that I'd go myself.
It's once in a lifetime that thing happened, when a multitude of Irishmen went to a place called Camden Town in Cricklewood. Hundreds of them, between the ages of 16 and 40, between say 54, 55 up to 1970. There was no other work compared. I mean, there was buildings went on and there was power station went on, but there was no crowd of Irishmen that came together in one particular job. Strictly Irishmen, just west of Ireland. Kerry, Connemara, Mayo, Belmullet, from different parts of Mayo, but 90% of them Belmullet, Arranmore Island, Widor, and Filcar in that area there. Hundreds of them, and thousands of them, every morning in Cricklewood, jumping on wagons. And it's a part of history now.
I spent 20 years researching and recording these men's histories, and many of their stories have their roots in the simple but harsh phrase, "The home nest could maintain but one, and the hard road for the others."
Nearly whole villages immigrated at a time. In my small village, 7 or 8 houses there, the leader of every house in the village went, the head of the family. It was the English pound note that kept you alive, or the American dollar. You had nothing otherwise. So when your kids got old enough, like me, I was the oldest, up to the sugar beet to send money home. My family was travelling abroad for 42 years.
When Tony Nairn was going to England, I went in with him to town. And that time, would you believe it, there was steam engines. And I can still hear that hissing sound. Eason's used to have a little place on the station that sold books. And we were just sitting down, and I was looking at these books, a shilling, 1 and 6pence, which was a fortune for me at the time. And the people going up to the ticket counter and saying, Crewe, Leicester, London, buying the tickets. Young fellas now, like, you know, with the suitcases and a belt round them and the labels on them, and the parents with them and brothers and sisters, and they in tears saying goodbye to them. I remember that one particular occasion, like, it was a frightening scene, because the engine then geared up, you see, and set off a booze of smoke up in the air and so on. And you had this gloom after Christmas, you know, all bad, dark weather, you know. Jesus, it was like Dante's hell.